Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Tell That to the Winter Sea. And this is a new drama from director Jacqueline Bethany, who co-wrote this film with Greta Bellamachina, who stars as Jo, a woman who's a week away from getting married, and is having all of her bridesmaids come, including her former very close friend and ex-teen romance, Scarlet, played by Amber Anderson. And this film is right around 92 minutes, and a lot of it's just the story of Jo and Scarlet, and them slowly knocking off the rust and awkwardness of their friendship and their relationship, and slowly starting to peel back the layers to their real dynamic that they had when they were younger. The film is presented pretty straightforward. I don't think Bethany does anything particularly dynamic in terms of how it's shot or anything like that. Irene Gomez Emilson, who's the cinematographer, captures everything pretty simply straightforward. It has a bit of a sheen to it. You could tell this film, it doesn't have a big budget, but it does leverage the present storytelling in these flashbacks to Jo and Scarlet when they first meet and how their connection is building. And there's a fluidity and a subtlety in terms of how things are cutting back and forth. You never get mixed up, because what's interesting is Bellamachina has really dark hair in the flashback sequences, obnoxiously dark hair that looks like it does not match her at all. And it's just see, she was younger. And they have their schoolgirl outfits on and stuff like that, and does it give off slightly this vibes of that Steve Buscemi meme, "Hello fellow children," a little bit, but it's not that distracting, so it didn't really take away from the film. But this film, for 90 some odd minutes, you start having some of the bridesmaids come. I don't think most of them, except for maybe Jade, played by Tamsin Egerton, really added a whole lot to the story. They're kind of just there. And this film is most engaging when it is just Jo and Scarlet. And I think Bellamachina and Anderson have such great chemistry. And they're navigating this awkwardness, escaping that awkwardness, and slowly you start seeing that sexual tension start building up. And I think Bethany behind the camera and our two actors in front of the camera are the ones really cultivating this tension as it builds and builds and builds and builds. But it's not as simple as they're gonna get back together and Jo's not going to marry this man she's really in love with, Scarlet. It's more complicated than that. And I think those added layers make the film more interesting. It doesn't give you this easy kind of ending. It navigates a potential real issue, a relatable type issue of hey, you had these feelings for so long for someone, but life has taken you in this direction, and you just throw everything away that you have to rekindle this romance. And this film deals with it in a very mature and not overly melodramatic kind of way. There's some emotional moments. There's some really tender moments, whether it's in present time or in these flashbacks. I think overall, this film brings together a lot, and I think Bellamachina and Anderson do a great job acting this all out, bringing to life this story, and breathe a lot of life into it. And I think this is an effective little drama that really makes the most of its pieces and delivers something engaging, enthralling, and something that'll have you thinking for a while afterwards. But those are my thoughts on Tell That to the Winter Sea. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.